Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Fix Sheet Up. I'm Lauren, and I'm going to show you today how to make this cutout on Cricut Design Space. So I used this cutout and I put it on a piece of wood that I stained up and I gave it to my mom for Mother's Day. It looked really nice, and I went into more detail on how I make this on my blog, which I'll link below. But what I wanted to show you today is how to make this cutout. It's super easy. It looks more complicated than it is, and I hope that I can show you in just a couple minutes how you can achieve this look too. So I'm going to go into a new canvas. I'm going to click the text box, and like I said, I did this for my mom, but you could certainly do this for your grandma, mother-in-law, whoever. This would be a great gift. And I'm also going to do the text of my sister and I's name, so Nikki and Lauren. And I'm going to go ahead and just change this to a more cursive-y font. I just think it looks nice. But certainly you can do, whichever font that you like. I actually did my fonts in Canva and I brought it in here just because I do have a Canva subscription and I have a lot more font selection in there, but I wanted to keep it simple here. So certainly you have many options on your font descriptions. So I'm just going to bring in the letter spacing a little bit just because I think it'll make it look nicer. I'm going to change the color here just so that we can easily see it overlaid, but when we click or when we choose our vinyl color, that's where the color is really going to show. So I'm going to center it as much as possible. I'm not going to worry too much since this is just an example, but certainly play around with it and pick your centering that you like best. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it below. So we want to keep a copy for later. This is really important that we don't forget this. The first time I did it, I did forget it, and then you have to go back and do some rework. So make sure you keep an extra copy of your overlay text below for when you're done making the cutout. So to make the cutout, it's super simple. All we're going to do is copy the overlay, paste it, and then we're going to go up, down, left, and right around the text and essentially make a slightly bigger version of the text. And depending what font you use, you might need to be more or less precise with this. When I used my cursive font, I certainly had to be a little bit more precise because it was a little more sensitive to moving the text around. But what's really great about this text is that it's really awesome to create the cutout. Okay, so I've done it left, right, above, and below. And I think that's going to be pretty sufficient for what we're creating here, but you can certainly make it as big as you'd like. I'm going to highlight all the Nikki and Lauren's that we just copied and pasted, and I'm going to weld them together. What this is going to allow us to do is when we highlight Nikki and Lauren and the mom text, now we can slice through it. So if you go back down to this bottom right corner, we can click slice. I find it easiest to move the overlay text and then just go back and delete all of this text. It just is a little bit quicker. I'm going to move this mom back up, and then I'm going to move Nikki and Lauren back in here. And as you can see, we create the cutout, and we can certainly go back and clean up this a little bit where we have a little extra maybe that we don't want. But it's a super simple way to create that cutout look and make it really fun. So I hope that was helpful. All I would do from here is I would go and click make it. I would click and I would print the Nikki and Lauren out separate and the mom separate and then overlay it. And again, you can find out more details on how to make this entire look on my blog, which is linked below. I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon.